All right, this one looks kind of ugly. We got fractions for x. Let's just first expand it, do the distributive property first, and see what happens after that. Okay, so we know we're going to have fractions though. So we're going to multiply here 3 times both of those pieces. So we have 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times negative 7 is minus 21 is equal to x over 2 minus 7. So I think we just really want to have x's on one side, on the left side. So we need to subtract this amount of x's. That's a half of an x. I could also write it as a half x, but let's just subtract x over 2 from this side. And we'll do the same here. So we have 6x minus x over 2 minus 21 equals negative 7. Okay, now I can start, I could either combine the x's. I have to have a common denominator first. Or I could, undo this subtracting 21. I think I'll do that first. So I want to undo subtraction. I always use addition for that. The inverse. Okay, so 6x, that's 6x over 1. So what would it be over 2? I have to times by 2. That's the same as 12x over 2. I have a common denominator. That's the only way we can add or subtract fractions is with a common denominator. Okay, this is an optional question, so obviously it's a little tough, right? And then when I did that, this here, so I added 21 to negative 21, that's 0. I don't need to write that. And I add 21 to negative 7. Okay, you could get your calculator out, or that might be a mental math one, that's 14. Okay, so since I have common denominators here, I can subtract. So 12x minus, that's just 1x. 12 minus 1 is 11x over 2 equals 14. I'm still not there yet. I'm still not at x, but I need to undo this division. Now, how do I undo division? Yeah, multiply. So and that's dividing by 2, so I need to multiply by 2. So now that's 2 divided by 2, that's just 1. And I also need to multiply by 2 here. So I'll have 11x equals 28. Okay. Now I just need to undo the division. So that's my last step, really. So I undo the division. I divide by 11 to both sides. So x is equal to 28 over 11. I could also say or, I can write it as a mixed number, because that would be 2. That's 22 elevenths, right? And then there's still 6 elevenths left over. But this is fine. This is fine to leave it like this. All right, again, if you think this is too hard, it's optional questions, so you can pass on it.